Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and my order came, only a little one this time. Says little, just spent quite a bit, so. Let's see what we've got. I ordered all the blends. Make sure they're all here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, yes. So I've just sent away for the stamp set because for some reason we couldn't get the So Succulent. That's the So Succulent. Yeah, we couldn't get the So Succulent until after June for some reason. They were saying that you're not allowed to order it, so I'm gonna check these out. I know I keep saying I shouldn't buy the blends, you know, the nibs are knackered, but the amount of time they're in use. Oh, I like that. That's nice. I'll hold it up in a minute. That's the light. Now this is the dark. Maybe they've improved the nibs. Oh, I like them two together. That is nice. Absolutely gorgeous. Love those. This is the pale papaya. And it reminds me a little bit of Petal Pink, a bit too pale. Now that's better. Right, let me. So Succulent. So that's a little pale. There's the polished stone. Yeah. Sorry about the noise. Now that reminds me of what was that one called? No. I never got the ink pad for that one, did I? Purple Posy in the dark, and then this is slightly darker, obviously. They're quite nice together. Those two colours. Sorry, it seems a little dark, but it's not. My desk is so illuminated, it's unreal. But it's just when you get looking on camera. This is the Evening Evergreen. Wow, and that's the light one. Come back, paper. So that's the Evening Evergreen. And then last, but this is the, what's this one called now? I've forgotten. Polished Pink. This is more like a what do you call it? Like a neon colour. So that's the neon. Well, that's not neon, but you know what I mean. So they can go away. Oh, I hope we've got some slots left. Give me a second, peeps. With you now, ladies, we'll be sick. So I'll start with the dark, then the light, dark, light, dark and light, dark and light. Oh, I've just got enough slots. Ooh! I must have now Well, 2, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 70, 84. 2, 4, 6, 90. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 100. 2, 4, 6, 7. 117 blends. Wow. So that's them. And then I ordered the soft pastels as well. These are chalk pastels. And I wanted to order these on the pre-order, but they, obviously it was one of them you can't order yet because it's at your time frame. Oh wow, so I've been waiting for these to come, and the girls were saying, oh, they look nice. Oh, and they're in a spongy container. I've been making a little box to keep these in. You watch. Mind you, it's already got one. We've got 8 colours. You have got Daffodil Delight, Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green, Daffodil Delight, Gorgeous Grape, like I say, Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, Poppy Parade, Mossy Meadow, and what's that blue? Night of Navy. Well, that doesn't look like a dark night of navy to me, but we'll have a go. Let's have a little chalk with these. Ooh. I wonder if you can use your blender pens. Let's have a look. Yes, yeah, you can. I'd have to have proper paper, but yeah, you can, look. So, nice. So, that's Daffodil Delight. Mango Melody. Poppy Parade. Gorgeous Grape. Mossy Meadow. Coastal Cabana. Oh, I like these. Granny Apple Green. Oh, I'm liking these. And that's more like Pacific Point, Pacific Point, yeah, rather than Night of Navy. But there we go, there's the colours. Absolutely love them. Now let's see if we can use an aqua brush with them as well. Come on, I'm pushing. No water coming out of that. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. Yeah, you can blend it those as well. Makes them a little bit richer. Oh, I like them. A little bit will go such a long way. Wow, I like that. Definitely like those. And they dry pretty quick as well. Love that. Yeah, you can use your blends. You can use your watercolour paints, aqua brushes as well. Perfect. Watch this space, as Gaynor likes to say. Oh, I like them. So, no need to make a container for these. They've already got their own little container. I think they're £8.25 or £9.25, something like that, but nice. I think for an extra £1 I'd go for them rather than the blends. They make beautiful. So we got the polished, fresh, evergreen. soft pastels, they're there. And I ordered this bundle, which is called In Symmetry. It reminded me a bit of the 70s paper we had last time. And I think these are reversible, so you can turn them over to stamp the colour. Normally it says one set English kit. There's no labels for these because they're see-through, and the photopolymer, you don't need labels for those. But it comes with this punch. Let's see how this cuts out. You get 2 little sprigs. 2 at a time, little sprigs. Suppose you could make a little wreath with that, follow it round. You end up with a wreath like that. So what's that one? In Symmetry photopolymer stamp set and the Symmetry stems borders. Perfect. But I haven't played with that. I'm still playing with the card kits, which I've loved. So I'm going to do one of each of the cards, and then I'm going to do alternative ones. So that's that one. Oh, and look at this. Biggest Wish. I love this. And again, photopolymer. I love big sentiments. I love how you've got the birthday, thanks, hello, friend, happy. So you can mix them up. Again, photopolymer. You can turn them round if you want to colour them. Maybe you could, no, they're solid colours, so, but they are, I love big sentiments. Love it. So I'll have that one. I'll keep that punch separate. Oh, look at this one. Garden Birdhouse. Now, I'm going to use my pastels on this when I play with this, and maybe the aqua painter as well. Welcome, birthday wishes, hello. Hope each moment of your day is as special as you are, and then back. Oh, welcome back. Oh, that's good. So glad you're here. Love it. This would go with the Free as a Bird stamp set. That is absolutely love it as well. So that's Garden Birdhouse photopolymer set. Oh, and the big wishes, biggest wishes. Oh, the spiral die. I love this. I've seen several people use this. With a paler colour, then a darker colour, and just spin it slightly each time. I won't be putting the label on that because this will just stay in the box, because I use the box then as a block. So that will be in there. Perfect. Love it. So that's the spiral die. And oh, the floral squares. Now, I said I wasn't going to buy the stamp set, which I haven't. I just bought the dies because the way it is in the catalogue, you can just put DSP behind the squares and nobody would know if you hadn't bought the stamp set or not. And they've all got other sentiments, which I've just seen in that big thanks. So this is just the 4 windows, and you put a piece of DSP behind there. You got a set of 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to pop them at the back, and I will put them on a magnetic sheet later. But yeah, let me have a look. I'll show you now what I mean. They've got it there just as a thingy, but what page is it on? 117. There we go. So this is the stamp set. But I think if you use your new in colour designer series paper, you're going to get the same effect anyway. Just pop some designer series paper behind it. So that's why I only bought the dies. I don't really need the sentiments because I've got thousands of other stamp sets with sentiments on. So that's why I've just bought the dies. Cute as a button. Look. I mean, you could just use, that's the stamps, but just, you can do the same effect like that with DSP. Why buy a stamp set if you don't need it? Just buy the dies. That's what I did. Save myself some pennies and buy something else. So, yeah, I love these. I think they're really, really cute. Chop my lid off so I don't have to keep opening it and closing it. Make life simpler. Chop it off. So that's those. Festive, they're floral square dies, and then this one, which is a festive foliage. It's ready for the Christmas one. It's one big huge stamp. I love it. Perfect for backgrounds. Perfect for just colouring it in and adding sentiment on there as well. Again, that'll probably stay in there. Oh, I don't know, mind you. Shall we put the label on? Let's see. This is oh, I put that on a bit wrong, but who cares? That's got it. Where's the other back? Let's do it to this one as well then now while we're here. Yeah, but Mr. Boyce went over to the shop to pick these up because it was delivered while we were out. And the lady behind the desk just wouldn't go and look for it. She kept saying, oh, it's not here, it's not here. And we phoned UPS, and in the end, they said it was delivered at 20 to 4, and that the young girl's name was Amber. Not Amber. Yeah, Amber. And it'd been delivered. And the old lady, when he went back to the shop, insisted it wasn't there. And he said, right, well, UPS have told me if you say it's not here, I've got to phone the police because they've got it on record that you... And as soon as he said police, she jumped right there. He said, I'll have Stampin' Up paper tape all the way around it. She went out the back. There it was. 3 times he'd been. So I said to him, he should have turned around and said to her, right, you owe me petrol money as well now, then keep coming back. So again, it's a faux polymer. So the only 2 that were clinged were these 2. So, like I say, wasn't a lot. That's there as well. Loving the pastels. So, there we are. That's my little order today. Still spent over 150 quid. I know, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous, isn't it? But I have got dies. I have got a punch. I've got the pastels and all the blends. They're in my colours now. So, there is my Stampin' Up order. Love it. Got another one coming next week. Ordered quite a bit of stuff this time. Oh, I want to show you something. You know me, I like making stencils. So you saw me messing around the other day cutting the lovely little seahorse out. Well, I've actually trimmed him out now because you cut where it's joined. Because you can do 3D, you can have his tail twisted so he looks more real, so he's more 3D on your project. I then cut it out of the thinnest acetate because my thick acetate, the dies just wouldn't cut through it at all, no matter how many times I ran it through. So I glued 2 pieces together. I cut this out as well, and look at the effect on that. How sweet is that? I started off with soft sea foam. Is that what it's called? Where is it gone? Soft sea foam, yeah. And then what I did, that was without the punching, the stenciling. Laid that down, sponged it with my dauber and then put this inside. Made sure I stayed on the stencil. I popped that inside and I had to do it in stages, but then I went over with the darker, which was the mint macaron, and moved on down until I got it all sponge, and then took the two away. And look at that, absolutely beautiful. And then this one I just dusted. I just popped that on there and dusted as well. And oh, did I just no, I just put that on there and with this one and dusted around and went round the outside slightly, but that was just using that one. But now, and it's because it's acetate, it'll come off clean. Let me see if I can show you. Let me get the different colours. Let's try the pastels, is it? Right, I'll pop that on there. Let's try these pastels. Right, so let's say I start with Daffodil Delight. And because they're pastels, you can use your chalks and that, you can use your fingers. Pastels are meant to be used lightly. Perfect. Then what I'm going to do is just going to grab a glue dot. Just got a bad stomach. Pop a glue dot on there and then line that up again. Just to keep that in place, I'm going to put a glue dot on this as well. Just on his belly there. And then I'm going to slot him back in. Once I've got him in place, he won't move now. So let's change that colour. Let's grab my paint brushes again. And yellow, and let's have a bit of this. Just go into all the dots then. Hope it doesn't bleed through. Watch it turn out crap now because I've done it. It works okay with the daubers. Filling all the little cracks. Nearly done. A little bit of a smudger there. But how cute is that? That is well sweet. You know, just add some little effects. Maybe I'll do it a different way. Maybe I'll get a cloth and wipe it. Yeah. Oh. So, and then this just wipes clean when you finish with it. Don't know what that is all over my desk. Flipping heck. Well, there we go. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. So watch this space. I'm going to be making some cards with them. But how cute is this? So yeah, you can even keep this as a 3D project. You know, you don't have to cut it away, but you can still move the head and the tail and stuff and give yourself a 3D image on a card as well. So I love it, love it, love it. I hope you liked it. Come back and see what I do with these wonderful things, especially with that Christmas foliage one. Absolutely stunning. Might start my Christmas cards a little bit early this year. But yeah, make yourself a stencil. I just glued 2 sheets together because you're not going to be able to see it anyway, because cut them out separately though. I got this ultra thin and it was too thin on its own because it made the stencil curl, but literally I cut 2 out, glued them together and made it a little bit thicker. I could actually cut maybe another 2 out and glue them together as well, and this, but it works okay with 2. Like I say, the new machines and the new dies, they don't cut through my old window sheets. So you can use daubers, which gets your colour on there beautifully as well, or you can use your pastels, but you'd have to use like a hairspray or something to keep that on after it's, so you can freeze dry it and it doesn't come undone. But there we go, that's my little demo, that's my little order. I can't wait to try these. You got the clouds, you got ziggy zags, you got like an envelope, again envelopes. These are basic border dies. So yay, thank you for watching. Come back and see what I do with this beautiful stencil next. You could even do the outside. You could probably use your blends as well. Use a pale one. Shall we give that a quick try? Let's have a look at some scrap paper. I've got a bit of pink. Let's try these new colours that came today. So let's try the. Is that going to show up? Yeah. In deep thought I am now. Kept my gobs quiet for a while. It'll show up, don't worry. And now pin that in there. There's the dot, and let's go with the dark. Keep with the same colour, but use the dark now to fill in all the gaps. Bear with me, ladies. That's cute. Like that gives that like a watercolor effect. Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, there's plenty of ways you can do this. Obviously clean in between. But there we have it. There is that beautiful seahorse. This way and this way. Just beautiful. Maybe you could colour and then put the die on top of that. and then cut that out as well. Perfect. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, you could, there's so many ways to make even these little fish 3D as well, that you can poke your little pokey tool through so the scales stand out. You can twist his little head, flip his little tail, bend his little fin. You know, there's so many ways to make him 3D on your projects. Or you can just leave him. Where's the other one gone? Oh, there. Or you can just leave him flat. But again, I've poked the scales through so it looks more 3D. But cute or what? Those cute little fishes. I love the seahorse. I think that is absolutely beautiful. And when you put it back together, it's just absolutely striking. And great to be used as a stencil. So that's what I did. That's what I did. So there we go. There's my small order and a little bit of an explanation of how to use stencils. I've got the new masks coming, so I'll show you them when they come as well. So till next time, thanks for watching.